What do you think you have to have for keys to victory to continue this rise, to continue this trend that you've been on, this winning streak, and to keep what I'm figuring are already eyes on you?
Just gotta keep working hard. It's about time, sweat equity for me. I'm not like that guy that's going in the gym that just has it, like athleticism and fast, and that's just gifted. I work hard for everything I've gotten, and then I got to keep working hard to keep getting better, because the next guy is going to be working his ass off to try and beat me too. So and if I do beat Johnny and the fight with Jay happens, then I know he's still training and he's still getting ready. So I just got to keep working hard and be ready for the opportunities when they're called upon.
Side by side, cardio, striking, grappling, creativity. Where would you grade those side by side with your coming up opponent? Creativity in the cage, I guess I should say. Creativity in the cage.
Creativity in the cage is, it's got to be Johnny. The guy will jump for a fucking flying triangle, a flying arm bar. He's spinning shit. You know what I mean? Like he's creative. I like his style. I really like his style. He's tricky. But other than that, I think I match up very well with him. He hasn't shown a problem with cardio. Obviously, cardio is a strength of mine, so I don't know that could be a coin flip. Striking, I think I have an advantage, and strength, I think I'll have an advantage. And maybe his jits is a little trickier than mine. I don't know. He goes for a lot more weird shit. So, but it could change it. You never know. When you have guys who train everything nowadays, it's you say, oh, this guy's gonna outstrike this guy, like Conor and Khabib, and then Khabib lands a right hand that almost puts Conor down. It's not really, I don't think that I'm so much dominant over Johnny, or he's so much dominant over me in any one area. I want to make a statement for this fight, especially because Jay Perrin's kind of been running his mouth a little bit, saying that, that I have to make 35, then I have to have an impressive performance in this fight for him to even take the fight. I don't know. I don't even know where he's getting some of the stuff that he's saying, but I'd like to make a statement, coming down to 35. I think I just finished Jimmy in like 2 minutes at 55. So if I come down here and I even win a close decision, it's what really was that weight drop for? It's a little bit of a backward step in my opinion. Even though I do like decisions, I like the chess match, the strategy of it. But I'm looking for a first round finish here. That's what I want. That's my goal. I need to make a statement in this fight.
I think where Jay's coming from our conversation and coming down to 35, an impressive performance. Was Kin Moy ever on the table? Because he said it would have made more sense, Johnny coming off a loss, for Kin Moy to be making his debut against you, and then the winner of that facing him. Was that ever on the table or discussed?
Dude, Carlos is handling everything for me now. In the past, I would pretty much, Manny wants to fight in 2 weeks, and I just fought weeks ago. I'm gonna take it. Max needs somebody, a couple weeks away, and at a weight that I've never gone to. Yeah, I'll take it. Carlos is being more strategic now about my future. I think what his thought process was that Kin hasn't fought in 2 years, and there wasn't, in his mind, I guess, a ton of upside to a win over Kin, and the loss would be, very bad. The loss is still bad, no matter how you look at it. But I think that with Johnny just fighting for the title and looking for a rematch, especially looking for an instant rematch, who else would I fight really? I guess if he fought for the rematch versus Jay in January, and then I could fight Jay in April or something like that. But the timeline was that we wanted to shoot for that January title fight, and with like I said, with Johnny asking for the rematch and stuff like that, if he got it in January and now I have to wait till April to go back down to 35, it would kind of be a little bit of a not I guess the best plan. because I'm going to try to keep my weight low after this fight. So I think from Carlos's standpoint, that was the best one, to just have both of us who are right there on the edge, who have fought for cage titans, one fight for cage titans, to be right on the edge of a title, to have both of us fight for it, for that number one contender spot. Whereas Kin's never fought for cage titans, and hasn't fought in a few years. So it's just, I think, I don't know, that was what, I guess that's what Carlos's thinking was.
How much is that size difference do you feel is going to play into your game plan? And do you think you could fall into that trap of just strength over, control more so?
Sure. I mean, like I said, that fight was like I criticized it. I said it was boring.
Jay said that.
But the thing is, you got to be able to admit when you do something wrong in the sport too. You can't get praised all the time and then get mad when people criticize something. Like, nobody's perfect. Like, I've had boring. I prefaced it with saying that I've had boring fights, so I know I'm not going to say that every fight's exciting. So I'm not criticizing that. But when you look at the fight, it was a boring fight. But my props to Jay, because he did what you needed to do to win. At the end of the day, it's about winning. If I get the same exact win over Johnny, I'm not going to be happy that it turned out that way, because I'm looking for a statement win. But I'll be happy that I got the win, and when you look at it in a year, it's going to be a fucking win on the record. If I get into that style and I feel that I need to just grind them out and win, that's what I'll do. That's what I've been doing through my whole amateur and pro career. That's why I have so many decision wins, because I've been able to just control guy, and I'll take the easiest path to win. You know what I mean? I just go for the win. That's it. I'm not, I'd like a finish. I'd like to make a statement, but I'm not going to sit here and just start throwing bombs and you know what I mean? Like, fight stupid. I'm going to fight my fight, and if that's the easiest way to win, then that's how I'll win.
The fighter that you were 2 years ago, almost to the day. Obviously, the fight was different, the opponent was different, but you mentally and as a fighter, how different is that guy from literally to the day 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's night and day. I mean, I was injured for a little bit after my fight in early 2017, so I had to take a few months off. Other than that, I'm not. It's not like I'm training twice a day like it's a fight camp all the time. But I'm always training. I train. There's not weeks that go by that I'm not in the gym 4 or 5 days a week, still working hard. You know what I mean? I'm always working on getting better. So I'm way better than the guy that fought Max 2 years ago. The version of me today would murder that guy. So and hopefully in 2 years from now, the version of me then will murder this guy. You know what I mean? I just want to keep progressing.
We got the Danimal, the Wrecking Ball Dan. We got Dr. or Mr. Dantastic. Shout out to Marvel. We got Iron Dan. What's been your favorite?
Oh man, dude, those things are so fucking funny. Every time my buddy posts those, and my buddy makes those almost every time for a fight. They're all hilarious. I don't know, the Wrecking Ball one just fucking for some reason that one just kills me. I was dying at that one probably the most, but they're all really witty and clever, and they're fun to see. For the fans, I just hope that we can make it a little more exciting than Johnny and Jay's fight. That's all I hope for. So.
Well, my friend, I greatly appreciate your time. I'm looking forward to Cage Titans 41, November 3rd. How do they get a hold of you for tickets?
Hit me up on Facebook. Most of my friends that are getting tickets have my cell phone, whatever. Snapchat. You can hit me up and come out, and it's gonna be a good night of fights for sure.
What's the Snapchat?
Roughhouse85.
Roughhouse85. My friend, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your time. Combat Sports Nation appreciates you.
All right, man. Later.
Follow us on Instagram. Watch us on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. Visit us on Twitter. And stay tuned.